Thank you, Lord Provost. And I'm going to start, as is custom, to start by saying I wasn't going to speak in this debate. And then I also want to say that I fear Councillor White's going to be disappointed quite soon, because we plan to introduce the transit visit levy as soon as possible. Edinburgh's waited long enough for that, I think. So over the last 5 years, reflecting back as a first-time councillor, I think a big criticism of the last administration is that it didn't work with or listen to other parties enough. And I think we all know that too often good ideas were rejected simply because they came from the wrong source. And that's not good for our city, and it's something that we should be ashamed of. The reality is that most people in the city aren't members of political parties, and they do want all parties just to work together to get things like, later on we're going to be talking about street cleanliness, and I think there's a lot of commonality there. They want us to work together to solve that very real problem. And so that's why Councillor Day has put forward this quite grown-up approach to leading our city, where we all work together where we can. It's not about shoehorning people in, it's about finding common interests where we can work together. So that offer is very much on the table. And I know as part of my role as Transport Convener, I have been as much as possible trying to engage with ward councillors and to some extent empower them. And the vast majority have engaged with that process. Not too often, they're only interested in talking about where differences exist rather than where we can work together. But in most cases, people do want to work together to stand up for the people in their ward, because guess what? That's what they're elected to do. So I know that some people are feeling they're making very principled positions here about why we're wrong to have this grown-up approach. And I don't doubt that these sound bites, if we can use that phrase, will go down well within their party. But I really do fear that people watching this across the city, in huge numbers I'm sure, will really just think this is carping from the sidelines. So I would urge people to come away from the sidelines, come in and join us and take this city forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Councillor Arthur.